Hi, my love. Welcome to the Godly Femme podcast. My name is Chumoke Win, and here we discuss all things Christian hypergamy, leveling up, and godly femininity. Check us out at godlyfemme.com. Hey, ladies, I want to talk to you today about remaining chaseable as a feminine woman. Okay, so a lot of women, they happen to just let themselves go. Once they get into a relationship, once they get married, and it's like the mask falls off and they just stop doing the things that they did to get the man that they did. This is a bit of hypergamy lesson for you young ladies. You should strive to remain chaseable, right? Your husband or your man, whoever pursued you, he pursued you in a season because you were a type of way. Now, obviously, you're going to age, right? Okay, well, duh, right? You're going to age, you're going to look different as the years go on, but you should always, and this is something I tell young women, right? Never have a victim mentality. You always want to remain accountable to the things that you have control over. Don't sit here and make excuses for yourself for things you don't have control over. Things like, oh, but it's raining outside. Oh, but I had kids. Oh, but I got older. I'm like, yes, but you can always control things like your diet, exercise, your apparel, right? Your feminine maintenance, your feminine allure. These things you can always control, right? You can control whether or not you take a bath today. Let's be real, right? You can control your hairstyle. You can control your weight, right? I know that's very controversial, but it is the truth. You can control your food portions, right? And I want to encourage you ladies to never take your marriage for granted. Don't take your husband for granted, especially if he is a provider, right? If he is a provider and he's doing the things that he needs to do, the same way that we see when a man stops taking us on dates, we don't feel loved. As a woman, when you let yourself go and don't maintain your upkeep, that is, it's like you don't love your husband either. They see it in a similar way. We may not understand it, but that's how men see it, because the Bible says an excellent wife is the crown of her husband. But the one who brings shame rots the bones. I need to go back and I need to memorize that verse in particular. But an excellent wife is the crown of her husband. You are representing your husband, and you never want to sit here and be like, well, it's only me, and he needs to accept me as I am. And if he don't accept me at my best, he can't accept me at my worst. Whatever. All the hoopla that women say, I think it is a poor excuse for mediocrity, right? If your man who is a provider, okay, because we're talking about hypergamy here, if your man is a provider and doing everything right, he's handsome, he is paying the bills, he's a good husband, what if he just stopped doing those things that he was doing when you met him? What if he just stopped providing? What if he just said, hey, you know what, it's time for you to do 50-50. You go to work, right? You go to work. I don't want to sit here and pay bills. I am, gonna sleep on the couch now. How would you feel? You would feel a type of way. You would feel slighted, right? Like, hey, that's not what I signed up for. And in the same way, that's not what a man signs up for either. I'm not trying to put a certain level of pressure on you, but the way that he met you is the way that he wants you to remain. There's a saying that says, men want their women to stay the same, women want their men to change, right? Women marry men with the intentions of, this is a project and I'm going to fix him, I'm going to make him better. Men marry a woman from the basis of, I just want her, I like her how she is, I wish she would just stay the size, I wish she would just stay the same. Everything that was nice, she was so sweet, she was so kind when we were dating, I just want things to stay the same, right? So remain chaseable, okay? Even when you are in a relationship with a man, keep your feminine maintenance up, right? If when you were dating and you were trying to find a husband, a provider husband, if you were doing certain things, don't let that go now that you have one. Keep getting your nails done. Keep your hair done, right? Keep brushing your teeth, okay? Keep going to the gym. Keep eating a healthy diet. Keep dressing nicely whenever you go out. My husband, no, like when I listen, before I met my husband, I was this way, and this is why he's always like, I married the right one, and my husband was the one who I wanted to be with. Um, so I still, when I go out, I always wear something nice, right? I don't have any bummy clothes at all. I don't own it. So I'm forced to always look good. And that has not changed now that we're a year and a half married. It had nothing changed. Even when I was pregnant, I still dressed well, put myself together, got my nails done, did my hair, wore makeup. Nothing has changed. It has to be a habit that you develop as a godly feminine woman. So I hope you enjoyed this hypergamy femininity lesson. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to the Godly Femme podcast. If you would like more help in your femininity journey, make sure that you do sign up for our 7-day Godly Femininity Challenge, and also that you join our free Facebook mentorship group, Black Hypergamous Christian Women. All the details are in the description.